Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. All right, this is a very special reading for those Leos, those Leo lions of courage, born on July 31st. If it is your birthday, July 31st, welcome to my channel. This is a reading definitely for you. If you are rebirthing, in the rebirthing process, you've went through a death and you are rebirthing into a new being, this reading could also be for you. If you were guided here by spirit, or perhaps your intuition, or the video just came to you and the energy was present, welcome. You are also welcome. Anyone and everyone is welcome here. You may want to check out your birth chart and see where Leo is. Check out your rising and your moon sign. Leo is ruled by the sun, that masculine power, creative sun, all about the ego, self-expression. Leo has a good idea about identity and who they are. Okay, so check that out and see where that stands. Now, those birthday Leos, we know that you are very loyal, warm. You can be dramatic at times. You're a lot of fun to be around, big personality. Sometimes you can be a bit self-centered. That's probably when your ego becomes overbearing, and you're familiar with this. Being that there are approximately 367,000 people born every day, I am going to ask you to please take, be considerate, be mindful of this, okay? Not everything will fit for you, but what does fit for you is going to really align and sync or affirm something, support your journey that you are on at this time. Also, be open to other things that aren't fitting your life and world right now, because 6 months down the road, 3 years later, this might completely come back to you, and then it all makes sense. This is how spirit works within us oftentimes, and we just put those puzzle pieces together, okay? Before I begin the reading, I like to meditate, and I actually did a little bit of scrying. So we're going to go over what happened there. There was, what came up was cloudiness and overthinking. So some of you are overthinking something or a situation in your life. It keeps repeating in your brain. Or there's some cloudiness that's happening, and you probably are wishing for some clarity soon, because you don't really like to be in that, have that brain fog in your mind, okay? The other things that came up was you have had a revelation, or you're going to have one. It's going to be magical, mystical, and it's going to come through for you through a prayer or meditation. And it's going to provide a window of opportunity. So those are the downloads that I received. We are going to take this card, and this card. Okay. So tell me, what is this that's mystical or magical? Let's see if Spirit can let us know. Archangel Michael is here with us at this time, protecting the space. You may call in your guides as well. The space is protected, only allowing higher healing vibrations in at this space and time. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit's saying someone's recently done a sound bath and discovered that that is where your life purpose may be. Feel free to share this in the comments below if this is you and resonating with you. All right. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for us? We have the altar. Do you have a sacred space in your home that is yours, that is your altar, where you can go and pray and meditate. This is where you're going to have that revelation come to you. It's a revelation about something. It's a part of you. It's a part of remembering who you are, who you were, and who you really truly are before coming to planet Earth. This potentially could happen for you during a full moon or a new moon, and it did happen for someone specifically already on a full moon or new moon. Feel free to share if this was you and anything else you would like to share with us. The altar is where spirit lives. That's where spirit lives, your guides. It's where you put your crystals. It's a very sacred, special place that you can go to quiet the mind and be still. So this is actually asking you to go to that place. And if you don't have that place created, they're asking you to create this space to help you with the cloudiness and overthinking. Start beginning your relationship with spirit, your solo relationship with spirit now, because the altar is there for that reason, and you are being asked to have one, a place for you to communicate with the spirit realm, to receive messages from the universe that can help you. Yes. Now let's see what we have here. Okay, so the Two of Swords. And Judgment and Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're going to overcome this cloudiness, this overthinking. And your mind is, so your ego could possibly be definitely ruling your body right now. And you're overprotecting yourself. You are overprotecting yourself. So an example of this is, so calling in, for instance, let's use Archangel Michael. We're using Archangel Michael as an example. Archangel Michael protects. And it is said that when you call upon his protection, he protects your energy. But this also protects you. So he puts this shield around you. And no energy can get in or out. So it's important. That's why when I call upon Archangel Michael for this space, I specifically say, only allowing higher healing vibrations in. So you want to be clear whenever you are speaking with angels and angelic realm, that you understand, like, so Michael, he blocks everything unless we're very clear on the communication with this. So this card could be suggesting to you that the communication is that you've blocked out of fear. Your mind has blocked out. You've overthought so much. You're living in an illusion, and you've completely blocked out all energy. And all you have is your mind circling over and over again. You can't see where you're going. And this can suggest a couple of things. Because we have Judgment here, I'm definitely feeling the energy that this is a fearful This is an overprotective of yourself energy source that you are doing at this time of overthinking, being too critical of yourself, overthinking things, being very cloudy. So that was my cat knocking over my mouse that goes to my computer, not a real mouse, but it's funny because it's the cat and mouse game with a different kind of mouse. So there is going to become some laughter here for you, because right now this energy is like tense, it's serious. And even before we started the reading, we talked about rebirth, and here we have it. Judgment is coming. Judgment is coming. So maybe perhaps some of your protection is necessary because there are some outside sources that are trying to manipulate your mind or trying to make you become someone you are not, trying to pressure you into something or push you into a corner. And this is clearly going to be lifted from you. Regardless, in this energy, you know you don't have to worry because you're protecting yourself. You are protecting yourself. But again, this card is asking you to look at what you're protecting. Write out in your journal, what are you protecting? Is it truth and is it reality, or is it the illusion that was created in your mind? Because that is something humans do. All humans create the illusion and typically live by their illusion in their brain. So ask yourself that and know that this will be released. Here we have and I always feel this is Raphael, but I think that they say this is Gabriel offering strength here with the Judgment card. Rebirth, that's what's coming. It's a rebirth. There is going to be an outcome from this, and the outcome is this wonderful inspiration. This is the magical, mystical part you get to. So in these steps here, as you follow in the steps, you go from the altar, you create your altar space, you begin to work with this, with the energy you have here, of feeling the weight, maybe you're feeling scared and afraid. Even though you're protecting yourself, you're feeling afraid that some things are after you, are going to get you, and you can't see something that's coming to you. That could be something, that could be also a factor. You feel it, you know, but you can't pinpoint what it is exactly. So you're guarded. You're guarding your heart, you're guarding your mind. And this mostly does have to do with your mind, actually. And so you begin to work with this and write about in your journal what it is that you are afraid of, the fear that you have. And then judgment comes, and this is it right here. You know, you get the judgment, and you have this rebirth process. The release, the final let go. You drop the swords, you take off the blindfold, and you are now awakening. It's like a resurrection, a calling you have. And you move from this energy into inspiration, seeing the divine hand offering you this passion, this fast, energetic energy, moving, having momentum, not sitting still anymore, not overthinking anymore. You don't have time for that anymore. You're awakened, you're up, you've made a decision, there's a realization. This is affirming revelation which is what came during the scrying before I started your reading. So a revelation is coming to you in reference to the mind that you have playing tricks on you as well. And then we have Eris, this golden goddess over here that, let me hold this card up for you, that also, I mean, Eris is the goddess of discord and chaos. So this is just another affirmation that of this card, of having that there's disorder in your reality. And it is about your well-being, being out of control. Trust the universe to put things in order. Trust the universe to put things in order. Now, if you feel that you're capable of putting things in order and you have the power to do so, by all means, don't hold back. You know, if you already have this wand of inspiration in your hand, go for it. Otherwise, you know, if you're unable to really bring harmony back and set things proper with your mind, with yourself, with the group or the environment that you keep overthinking, that has cloudiness in your brain and your third eye clouding it, then by all means call upon go to your altar and pray and meditate and call upon spirit to help you with this. Call upon Eris. So that she can help you release all the feelings that you're having. Guilt, responsibilities, weight, heaviness, shame, insecurities, self-doubt, self-destruction, any of that you're ready to let go of. This is your birthday reading today. And now for some of you, this is simply meaning you've surrendered to this. Some of you have surrendered to this already. You've surrendered and you are at this Ace of Wands. You are in the rebirthing process. The death of the old you, the old skin has shedding off, and now you're in this rebirthing process. Yeah. Just know that you can't always have control of everything, and sometimes it's important to let go of the reins and allow freedom to occur, because what is meant for you will always come back to you. Okay, so that's the message I have for you today. Let's go ahead and blow your candle out for your birthday. Know that you're having your birthday celebration and you're rebirthing. And I'm also getting before we go, the feeling of someone rebirthing they know you're feeling this rebirthing strongly. You felt it for a while, and now that your birthday's here, and it's important, the ones that are really drawn to the rebirth, that you do a meditation on August 8th at your altar, 8/8. Maybe if you're out of town on vacation, if you're unable to make your altar right now, don't sweat it. Just when you get home, you'll be able to make it. Maybe set that goal and that plan to set your altar up by 8/8. And that could be your first initial prayer meditation that you do there in that space. You want it to be an undisturbed space, somewhere where there's not a lot of distractions. If you can make that happen, If you can't, you can always just use dividers, some sort of way to set yourself up a little screen so that you have some sense of solitude there within your space. Bring some crystals, any feathers that you find or coins that you find on the ground. Make sure that you put them on your altar. You thank the spirit for everything that they've gifted you. I imagine you will find yourself some feathers. You will be drawn to certain flowers, and you will be able to bring that into your altar space. We also have, I'm feeling witches. I'm feeling a witch wound, and we had wounds for yesterday's birthday reading. So if wounds are deep for you, I would recommend you check out that birthday reading as well. Witch wounds are significant, and allow your spirit to shine and flow up just like this altar card. On the count of 3, we're going to blow your candle out. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.